Hey guys, I'm SDN Wolf. Welcome back to the channel. Let's see if we can maybe take us a little trip over over Islands of Adventure. Let's see how well they have this set up. See what we can see. I know before when we did our first flyover, it looked like Diagon Alley was still under construction, so we definitely do not have an updated map. So I don't know, we'll just see. You know, I was hoping, like, as far as release goes, you know, Disney Springs isn't done in this. Obviously, I think, like, I saw Diagon Alley was still under construction. So what are we talking? I really wish we could get some like, you know, post 2016 images kind of brought in from Bing Maps. I mean, I know it's Microsoft and they have to use Bing, but it's kind of like if you had your choice over using Google Chrome or Internet Explorer for the rest of your life. Yeah, I think you're going with Chrome. I just wish they could have maybe like worked out some kind of deal where they could have used Google Maps. I think the AI and the software and the generation would have just been incredible. Wonder if Volcano Bay actually shows up on here. We'll have to look for that too. I keep forgetting about Volcano Bay. Request clearance, please. We'll kind of just mill around here for a few minutes. Pretty sexy plane. But yeah, we'll get down in here in a few minutes and kind of zip around and see how good the models look. Continue. Kind of pass up downtown here. And we'll kind of make our way towards the action. It's the Amway Center, home of the Magic. A lot of stadiums in this came out really, really well. Like I said in the earlier videos too, you just do not realize how much stinking water sits in Florida till you're doing these flyovers. Kind of making our way in here. We're rolling. Parking structure. And here we go, guys. We'll go ahead and, yeah, Volcano Bay is it's a parking lot right now. So let's go ahead and we'll get this paused. Let's go into INS. And let's just get down here and see how well this looks. I'll tell you what, though. We need to go in, make our drone speed a little quicker. So I don't think you guys want to be here for like 2 hours. Okay. And here is our entrance. There's Jimmy Buffett's plane. There's the tower. And here is where our adventure begins. See, the trees definitely need a, but this, like I said, this will all get revamped. This will get overhauled. But, and also, like I always point out in these videos, you're meant to look at this from up here. You're not meant to, get down here and, like, look up people's nostrils or be able to, see each brick inside the building. I'm sure there are probably people working on it right now that will get in here and have this looking excellent. But as far as no mods go and just the base game, you can definitely fly over and tell this is Islands of Adventure. We do have the first thing they're going to have to do though is look, we've got the Hulk under trees. You can't even see the Cobra roll. So yeah, for some reason it thought that to just generate a big tree in the middle of that. We've got the Jurassic Park Visitor Center over here. We've got the Harry Potter area, Hogsmeade. It came across pretty good. Lots of little people down in there, but look, this is kind of like where starts, slipping through the cracks a little bit because we still have Dueling Dragons up and King's Cross Station. If you actually come back over here to Universal Studios, this is kind of how far behind the map version is because look, Diagon Alley, it's still under construction. So, Escape from Gringotts, none of this was a while ago. But there's a Rip Riding Rocket, I think they call it. Let's get back over here to Universal Studios, Islands of Adventure. Look, the Reign of Kong isn't down yet. Jurassic Park River Adventure. Still cool, though. It's got the extra boats out there. Hogwarts Castle. It generated really, really good. Almost as good as Magic Kingdom. Is almost as good as Cinderella Castle. The lagoon just came out. I mean, the lagoon looks fabulous. Seuss Landing, it looks pretty cool. And even if you're looking at the entrance from this way, look, some of those buildings. I mean, like I said, as far as supposed to be able to fly over this and look down, this came out pretty stinking good. Can we see Spider-Man over here? See all of this. Not too terrible. Like we definitely have to give it props. What I was talking about earlier though is Volcano Bay is supposed to be right here where all the workers are building on the hotel. So I don't know, that kind of stinks. What we'll do is when we bounce back out too, let's just go ahead and we will look at Bing Maps, and there's the Hard Rock. We'll look at Bing Maps and just see how updated it is, because maybe it's not. Maybe the images that they have before this don't show. Excuse me, that wasn't Hard Rock. Here's Hard Rock. Maybe the images are before Volcano Bay opened, but I think I've looked at Volcano Bay on Bing Maps before. And it's there right now. So the game, as far as it goes, is definitely using an older version. Can we see the feet? Yep. That's pretty stinking cool. But yeah, so there we have it. There is Islands of Adventure in Universal Studios Orlando. That might be a good thumbnail right there. Snap a picture of that. But yeah, that is pretty stinking neat. And I think too, another thing that another reason why Orlando is done so well is it's probably just because there's a ton of pilots down there, and they they are continuously helping to update the aerial images and the bird's eye views. But yeah, like I said, we'll just hopefully they'll keep plugging away at it and getting us some updates and getting these maps updated, and we'll be able to do a Volcano Bay video one day. That's the thing. We'll just kind of have to keep checking the forums and just kind of, keep checking everything and seeing what they're going to make happen and what's being updated. Fly out this way a sec. Just see what we can see. Love the way this plane handles. This may be one of my new go-to planes. I'm assuming maybe this is a giant mall out here. Kind of looks too low to be a medical center. Maybe it's a actually, it might be a convention center. What the heck is this over here? Is that Aquatica? Hold on, let's stop here a sec. We got something going on. Pause, please. Oh, wait, it left our INS way over here. There we are. What the heck is this? Oh, this is SeaWorld. Okay, duh. All right, well, we'll do a little bonus fly over here. I thought this, I wanted to say that this was Aquatica. Kind of looked like it. I love Aquatica's, like their fast, lazy river. Did they call it River Run? I forget what they call it. It's been so many years since I've been there. But yeah, this is okay, we are in SeaWorld. There's Journey to Atlantis. Dang, that came out pretty stinking good. See that the engine has trouble with generating these 0G rolls and all this. It wants to populate. I don't know if it's because of the height and the height difference as far as the roller coasters go, but it thinks it wants to populate trees in there. Yeah, here's SeaWorld's little lagoon. That's pretty stinking cool. Oh my God! Look, it even got a. It looks like it generated an orca in there. That's kind of sad, creepy. This is pretty stinking cool. All right, so you have a little bonus park in here. We have SeaWorld covered now. But anyways, guys, yeah, I just kind of wanted to jump in here and get your all's thoughts on Islands of Adventure and as far as the what I want to say, as far as the progression goes on how often you think this will be updated. A lot of you longtime Microsoft Sim guys, like as far as being steeped in this information, how long do you think it is going to be between map updates as far as the game goes? I mean, they were talking like, I saw an article that said the game was on track to approach like $2 billion worth of sales already. So, I mean, that definitely doesn't seem like something that they just, you know, they just release this and then that's it. We're kind of just on our own. I mean, I feel there are going to be a ton of updates on the way, and hopefully, as far as, you know, actual people go, mod updates to the theme parks and stuff will go in and continuously get you all new looks as far as people getting in here and working on these. And actually, if you want to set tight 1 sec, let's go back out to my desktop and we will look at Bing Maps and look and see if Volcano Bay is actually on there. So hold on 1 sec. Okay guys, so let's go into Get Off Road. We'll click Aerial. Let's we'll look on Diagon Alley first here. Yeah, see, that is, I see the dragon. Let's see if it has a bird's eye. It may take us into, yeah, there's a bird's eye view of it as well. That's finished. Escape from Gringotts. Looks like there's little people down front. Yeah, so definitely on our version inside the game, that is not ready. Let's kind of make our way over here to Islands of Adventure and just see. Huh, see, on this Bing version, they're already, looks like, working on the, possibly on the unannounced Jurassic World roller coaster. It looks like we have some footers there in the water. So that's, yeah, that's way, way behind as well. Is Flight of the Hippogriff is Kong. Jurassic Park River Adventure. Let's exit out of that a minute and see. Yeah, so that construction, as far as Bing goes, it is ready to go. That is just kind of weird that we do not have that updated version, isn't it? I mean, still, like I said, you know, this isn't a 3D map generator game, but, you know, you'd like to see the most updated version as possible. This is kind of like the bird's eye view from this area. Let's see, that was pre-construction right there. Interesting. Just for giggles, let's go into let's see how Google Maps has this laid out. Satellite, please. Let's go back over here. Well, even Google Maps doesn't have the does not have the construction going on. Like, you know, definitely you don't have the pylons or any of that going on. Well, actually, even kind of look at this. Google Maps does not have. Well, Google Maps has Hagrid's being worked on. Because remember, this is where Dueling Dragons sat. Interesting. What about their Volcano Bay? Man, their Volcano Bay looks killer, though. That definitely. Let's see what Bing's. Bing have a Volcano Bay? Wait, let's exit out of bird's eye. See Bing kind of crapping itself just when you want. Well, see, Bing Maps has Volcano Bay, but we don't have it in game. Kind of sucks too. They've got a good little decent bird's eye version. Yeah, this is just a big muddy parking lot right now in our game. Huh. See, Google Maps it's just so stinking detailed. You can even like just see the cuts on the rockwork of Krakatoa. Just seems I don't know, seems a lot more vibrant. But anyways, I just kind of wanted to get in here and get your guys' thoughts, give you a little perspective on what the game is pulling from. And yep, we'll leave it at that, and we will go on to our next destination. Thank you guys. I'll catch you in the next one.